wait. Now we're going to start recording.
Got your music.
And we're here. Hey, guys, we're here at the Token Live, huh?
Hey, look at here. It's Marty ready to start the party. What happened, brother?
Dave Colt. And we got a couple fellas from
Yeah.
Detroit Trouble.
We got Kid Lightning.
Right.
We got big man Alex over here that
Yeah,
plays the bass.
yeah.
He brought his P bass with him.
Yeah.
What a piece, man. I love
So,
it. I love
we
a
got-
P bass. There's nothing you can do but pound
Happy
nails
New
with it.
Year, right?
Happy New Year.
fellas.
Happy New Beer.
2026.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, you guys can get started.
Hey,
Got him on the ready,
Yeah.
bro.
I'm almost ready.
So I've been hearing a lot about you guys, and
man.
and I can't wait to hear you guys play sometime. I know you're coming to the Token, I think, pretty soon, aren't you?
We got some stuff.
I'm
in the
sure
works,
we'll
but
have a
yeah,
date.
We have
I'm
some
sure
stuff
we'll
in the
get
new
a
year
date.
coming up.
Yeah.
Right, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Because I've been, like I said,
We haven't announced some new announcements.
And you know, Johnny's in like Mexico now for a month, and
Yeah, yeah. That's why
relaxing,
we're doing the show from
kicking
here.
back. I already talked to him 2 days in
Chillaxing.
a row. My son says, "Why don't you stop calling him, man? Leave him alone and let him enjoy his vacation." But
Oh, you talking about Johnny?
me and Johnny started out when he came to this country.
Okay.
You know, I grew up with his uncle who owned a bakery,
Wow.
and down in Southwest Detroit.
No, and let me interrupt you real
Met-
quick. For
met
those,
Johnny
for
real-
those people that are maybe just tuning in, we're talking about Johnny, who's the current owner of the Token Lounge, which has been in business for damn near 50 years now.
Yeah, and he's
That's
been there
right.
for 30
Right.
something.
Right.
And he owned Blondie's.
And what's the address?
28949.
Goddamn right.
Joy Road. Because I was his partner. Me and him opened the bar together
Okay.
Oh,
as,
wow.
Right.
as partners. yeah.
Right.
Excellent.
Now, Marty ran sound for a group that I was in. In fact, we were just talking to Dean Slater 5 minutes ago before we started the show. And hey, Dean,
He
shout
would,
out to you, man.
He would
What,
never
Dean?
he would never move equipment, right? And he'd sit there with a cigarette
And a Mountain Dew.
and we'd be moving the gear.
That was cool,
And
Dean
so-
Slater, man. That
and
was
so
him.
we told him,
Right.
well, you're not going to get paid then, man. If we got to move the equipment, we're going to have to cut some money out your check here. You know?
He didn't care.
No, he didn't care because
said,
he,
"Fuck
you know,
it,
he
I'm
was
a rock star, right?"
He was a star.
He was. I like Dean, man. He's my little buddy, man.
Yeah, I just gave him hell.
I know you mess with him a lot, man.
But,
Listen, we got these two guys here now.
Yeah.
And I was hearing we were kind of tinkering around with guitars and shit a little while ago, but when I heard you playing that Les Paul that Marty whipped out, that gold top, I'm going, I hear a nice bluesy
blues.
kind of a rhythmatic condition in that guitar playing ability. So is that what you guys do?
We technically are a blue collar band, and you kind of take that whichever way you want because it fits our fan base a little better than saying like a genre. Like we're trying to create our own genre.
Right.
Right.
And
Definitely.
we have.
Yeah, blues inspired, but
correct.
more rock and roll
blues-
based.
We're inspired
Awesome.
by
Absolutely.
all kinds of music. I mean,
Yeah.
from jazz, gangster rap to slow jams like like more Eagles, like
Absolutely.
mellow kind of music.
Right.
Jimi Hendrix, obviously ZZ Top. ZZ Top's my favorite band.
Mine
on.
too.
Right on.
I have
Right
been
on.
such a Billy Gibbons fan.
Stevie
Man.
Ray
He's
Vaughan.
on the pinches and Stevie Ray Vaughan
Oh,
is
yeah.
just phenomenal.
Well, we had Jimmy
Blows my
at
mind.
the Token several times. Jimmy Vaughn.
Yeah.
Oh, I
played at the
ran
Token
sound-
several
or
times.
nights for Jimmy Vaughn. At,
I
Fabulous
worked.
Thunderbirds,
I worked
yeah.
with the Fabulous Thunderbirds.
Well,
many
you and me
times.
together, I think we did it with
Yeah.
Tony.
Yeah.
All right.
Many times, yeah.
I got to see him play open up for Eric Clapton. Man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no
Yeah.
kidding.
Well, that's when
Hell
that's when Stevie died. You know,
Yeah.
that he was leaving that venue there.
yeah, and they had a helicopter.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
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 And I worked with some dudes, a band called Warp Drive,
Yeah.
years ago, who were involved with Ricky Medlock too.
Oh yeah. For Blackfoot.
Yeah, they were managed by Al Nally out
Yeah,
there in
Ann
Ann
Arbor.
Arbor.
Yeah.
And I went to that place a few times. You know, before he died from there.
I showed you a picture right in this briefcase of me and Ricky.
Yeah,
And Jax Aspires.
yeah, Ricky, great guy, man, nice guy, and easy to get along
Hey, there
with.
goes
So
the
do you-
garbage truck, Marty. You want him to leave 3 cans?
You see?
Oh, you mean that Dodge?
Oh shit, that's my ride.
Hey, they got a 9-year contract, right?
Right.
They didn't even have to be voted on or anything.
No
they
kidding.
didn't have to bid on it or nothing.
Say what?
9 years they give these dudes a
Is that
Doing
what,
it-
that priority?
okay.
Is that priority?
priority.
Okay, wait a minute.
And
We
they just
weren't
get
gonna go into
kicked out of-
politics.
Yeah, wrong podcast.
Hey, listen. So anyhow, back to the blues.
That's
and
right.
So job related, that means you guys are working probably and working musicians as
are.
far as working
Oh,
labor and working. Yeah, God, I did that for
Absolutely.
years. That is such a bitch.
Oh, yeah.
You know, we used to play up in Saginaw. He would run sound. I worked at a Cadillac dealer in downtown Detroit.
That's right.
I had to be there at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
We would leave that stage at 2 o'clock, and I would drive all the way back down to Detroit. for the next 5
That's-
days.
That's the thing about us, man. Is I'm not gonna hide shit from nobody. I'm not gonna, tell you I'm somebody that I'm not. I'm a bike ride, Harley Davidson loving, beer drinking, all American,
Gun collector, guitar player.
playing with my
my
teeth,
man.
put ape hangers high, man. And we're
Well, good. I got a couple bikes I want
hour.
to. I got a
What-
Deuce at home. You want to buy it?
Shit, if I had the money,
$14.50.
I just bought a new truck. So
How much you want for it?
Yeah,
Take the $4,000 for it.
For me?
damn, that ain't bad
For me?
Oh no, 5 for you.
for a deuce. Right now.
It's a Deuce, yeah.
Soft
it's a-
tail, right?
Oh yeah.
That's
It's
cool.
beautiful. It was only an 8-year run. I think they stopped making them in 2008,
Right.
maybe or 2006.
Well, there was a reason
They
why
called it
stopped
a
making
Deuce
them.
because it was it was introduced during the millennium. Second.
Right.
So that like what I mean is, we as a blue collar band from Detroit have lived in Detroit, been around Detroit for almost 12 years now, since I started this band that long ago in 2014, 2015.
Nice.
We represent the hardworking people that are just like us.
Yep.
You're gonna see me bump out into the audience at 2 a.m. playing that guitar, close it up, put it in a case, have my roadie, all my peeps helping me, and get us out the club, back into the truck, trailer, and we're out and we're back to work at 7, 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm a diesel mechanic. I work on a semi truck.
Oh,
So,
wrench.
there
you go.
I've invested, into a career for that because I don't kiss nobody's ass. I'm very true to what I want to do. I know what I want to do, and one day I won't have to do that for a living.
Right.
Because I believe in myself, and somebody told me a long time ago that if you don't have a dream and you don't know how to follow it or have the balls to follow it, then you're less than a man. That's it. That's just
Dude,
capiche.
I'm going to agree with you wholeheartedly because I was the same thing. I was a tech at a Cadillac dealer.
Oh, shit.
I worked on all those 864 Cadillacs, the
Yep.
864, the old 425s, the 500s.
So was my dad.
Oh man,
His dad too. They worked together.
Pull
Oh,
an
wow.
intake
Yeah.
manifold off a 500 one day and leave the car by
Yeah,
it.
after you reach over that hood, like, yeah.
Jesus Christ, man!
Like a mile
then,
long,
then
dude.
pick your balls up off the ground
Yeah,
when
right.
you're done.
Hi, guys.
But like I say, I would play up in Saginaw, drive back to the Cadillac dealer, climb in a limousine on the second floor because it was right downtown. We had a 3-story building. Fall asleep in the back of the limo and tell my boss, "Wake me up," and I'm on that limo in the ramp over there. And 8 o'clock would come around. I had about a 3-hour sleep. I'd work the day, jump in my car, drive back up to Saginaw, be on that stage by 9:30.
That's right.
Play 3 1-hour sets.
He can paint some cars too, man. He's a painter.
Well, I did
That's
a lot
what
of body
they
work and
did.
stuff
That's
at
what
the
they did.
shop. I just
He taught
restore
me how to
everything.
do it.
Very
Restore
cool.
everything.
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
But you know what? Life would be so much easier if we didn't have to do all that shit. But
Right.
working hard is how
Yeah.
you appreciate
That's
yourself.
how you appreciate it,
Absolutely.
yes.
'Cause when-
Everything I've never had nothing given to me. I worked for every damn thing I got.
That's right.
I've been a worker since I was a kid. My dad was a Marine, and it was you get up for school, you don't miss it. You get up for
Yep.
work, you be there on time.
Thank you for his service.
Yes,
Yeah.
I do thank him for his service. Right
Damn
here,
right.
United States Marine
Absolutely.
Corps. My brother Gary too, both of them. I thank all veterans for their service. You guys are awesome,
That's right. Thank you.
and
guys.
women too. You guys are just fantastic people. We all thank you.
That's a World War II flag up there, by the way.
Oh wow.
40
Yeah.
star,
Right
or
on.
40,
Yeah.
48 star.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grandpa.
Right.
So
Yeah, missing a
anyhow-
couple. Yeah.
I was going to mention to you that, Alex, that what I used to do was because I knew the body shop guys really good. And when they had leftover paint from doing a car a particular color, if I felt like it, I'd strip my P base down and sand it down and have them shoot the
Repaint.
I could repaint that base every week.
Hell yeah.
Even though, and it was a fender, so you could,
That's cool.
it had a maple neck with the
Yeah.
original, so it was just the body.
You just pop the neck off.
Oh,
That's
I'd go
all
in
you
there,
go.
and then the next day
Pick
would be,
ups,
some
do
sort of
things.
Calypso green that Cadillac put out that year, and
Well, he had a base. He had a base that was on this spindle
Oh,
type of thing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this is
And
before
he-
ZZ Top
he-
spun
yeah,
there.
Right,
It
right.
would just spin around like this, and then he'd catch that fucker and start
Oh
flying.
yeah.
Well, I had another, and what I did with that one, I got a picture of it in here. It was green to represent a roulette wheel.
Mm-hmm.
And then remember the fretboard was black, white, black, right, or black, red, with
Yep,
different
yep.
numbers on it. So you
Mm-hmm.
spun it wherever your hand landed.
Oh, that's
Whoever
sweet.
had that number had to buy me a drink. So anyhow, what's your schedule look like? You guys got shows around town?
So technically, our first show for the 2026 rock and roll season we're going to be going to Cadillac on January 17th.
The home of
Saturday,
Dean
January 17th.
Slater. I got to call him and let him know.
So we're going to play. So there's 3 bands. One from Detroit, obviously us. One from Saginaw Bay City, which is the Smoky Links. and
Where?
Saginaw Bay
Saginaw
City.
Bay City, yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Greta Van Zant? Oh, they're from
And then-
Frankenmuth.
Right.
Yeah.
Tourist town.
Some hillbilly Germans.
Their fancy little candles. And,
Yeah,
like,
oh, yeah,
little,
yeah.
little snow globes. and shit.
Yeah, man.
Stonehenge.
Christmas ornaments. Yeah, yeah.
Christmas ornaments.
Hell yeah. And then I think one of the bands, the other band that'll be playing with us on that show will be from Cadillac.
Uh-huh.
And that's
Cool.
the Jay Hawkins band. So
Nice.
we're going to be joining
Now-
these 3 bands. We're going to be headlining the event. These other 2 bands will be opening for us. And we're doing it all for a veterans cause. And
Awesome.
I think Wounded Warriors is sponsoring it. I heard something
Really?
about that.
Awesome.
Really?
Awesome.
You guys are
Don't
awesome
quote,
for
don't
that.
Quote me. Don't
Thank
quote me
you
on it,
so
but I
much,
think
man.
That's
So
true.
the vets.
Well, how about these other 2 bands now? Do you know these guys? Have you heard them play or just?
Oh yes, yeah. The
Oh,
Smoky
okay.
Links is like kind of like rap rockish kind of, you know.
Smells
They're
like-
called Smoky Links?
Sounds
Oh,
like
yeah.
food to me.
Who sponsors them, Eckrich?
You're right. Hey, I like Eckert's, man. That's some good shit.
I'm sorry, guys. I don't know you
That's
from
hu-
at all, but I'm
food.
sure you guys are rocking, man.
Oh yes, they are.
Yeah.
And the Jay Hawkins band, they are like an original / cover band, and they do like southern rock stuff like that.
Wow,
So
cool.
They fit like that's like kind of their core sound, southern
Yeah,
rock.
yeah.
Very,
Nothing
very
wrong with that,
talented.
man.
Very
Yeah.
talented.
Nothing wrong with that. It's
And-
funny how all the rockers, once they started going over to
Right.
country,
Yep.
how it changed country.
Oh, of
Because I hear
course,
some
I
of these
know.
guys on country that just tear
And
it
they're
up.
just
and
jamming, man.
Yep.
right.
Yeah, they're like Van Halen and shit.
Yeah, on the country.
Right.
Have you ever listened to bluegrass? The bluegrass.
Right, right.
I listen to the
Like
guys
Earl
on
Skaggs,
mandolin.
the Skaggs brothers.
Oh, yeah. I listen to the guys on mandolin, and I go, how in the hell is a guy on a mandolin
Lester Flatt
and a
those
guy on an acoustic
Yeah.
guitar playing those pull-offs and stuff on
Yeah.
that instrument? It must take years of practice.
Hell yeah.
Of course, with today, these kids, they can just they don't have to drop a needle on a record. All they did was just go, Dad, I want to learn how to play guitar. Here it is. I put the chip in your ear and learn.
Right. I mean, we grew up very old school for being so young. We're just on the border of late 20s, early 30s, and hey, I had to chop wood, and we didn't. There was no furnace to click on and give heat.
Right,
I
right.
grew up right off of 8 Mile, like right on the border with Redford. at
You know who
Farmington
told me
Hills.
that? Kid Rock met you. Or not Kid Rock, but 8 Mile, Eminem.
Oh yeah, yeah. But I did grow up off of 8 Mile, not in Detroit, but
Right,
in a
right.
different part. But we grew up very old school. We had a dirt road.
You
and,
lived in Detroit?
I did. I used to
Okay.
live on the west side off Southfield Freeway.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Southfield and what?
I managed 120
Ford
houses.
Road.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, I know the area.
I managed 120
Right by-
houses
right by
within,
the,
within a
the-
couple of miles.
The naughty, little naughty bar,
yeah,
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
I had a girlfriend who used to
Right,
dance
right.
there.
me too. then I found she cheated
Her
on
name's
me.
not
man.
Alicia, is it?
Right.
It's not Alicia, is
She's
it?
she's a showgirl. She shows.
Oh, boy.
She's a peeler.
La Chambre,
They're
wasn't
peelers.
it?
No, that was was it?
That was
Toy-
96 in Telegraph, La Chambre.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
no way, no way.
Wait a minute.
I worked at a video store in
Man,
that
that
little.
girl had
mall.
one eye. She had a glass eye. She said she popped an eye out.
Yeah.
She said she was gonna keep an eye out for me.
Yeah.
Wait now, next time I come in.
Hey, it's funny is I used to play in a group. This was back in the 70s, and we used to play at the landing strip. When
What?
It was not the landing strip. It was the landing strip, but it was a
Right.
country bar.
Right. Yeah.
Oh wow.
So we used to have to move the pool table off the dance floor
Yeah,
and set
yeah.
up all the PA and stuff, and then we'd play that night and then put the pool table back on.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Eventually, the place sold and became a topless bar.
Wow.
Well, we, as being musicians that played there, the new
Yeah.
owner was the old owner, so he knew us.
Yeah.
So we were allowed in there free of charge all the time. We drew an audience. So what happened was the girls drew an audience, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
So between all of us, this place got popular. Next thing you know, they moved it upstairs and they revamped the place and made it really sharp.
Right.
But the Slater boys were the only guys allowed in with their leather jackets because we'd been there since day one. No leather jackets were allowed in, but if I walked up to that door and I had my leather on, my Brooks or whatever it was I was wearing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Colt's here. Let him in. And then I got a VIP table. And all the dope and the booze and
We-
shit was there.
Hell
We got
yeah.
ourselves in a lot of trouble
Ooh.
from all that. I
Hey,
mean,
that's our name.
Yeah.
What, dope?
Detroit Trouble.
That is a band name.
You guys
Yeah.
are, So is it's funny, but Token Live, I was looking at it.
Yeah.
It's a bunch of guys down in Texas, and they talk about the weed they smoke.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
funny.
It's like, man, that was some good shit. Like, that's the oxymoron of the day. Good shit.
There you go.
Well, man, you guys are it's cool because you know who I think you guys would get a kick out of? Motor City Breakdown, the singer,
Oh,
Kevin.
Yeah.
He did stand-up comedy for about 35 years. And
really?
Same thing. We could sit down.
Good
and
guys, you
He
know.
was on the show,
Yeah,
and we
yeah.
were just yucking it up. And you
Oh,
guys
yeah.
remind me the same thing. We could just sit there and plug away and yin yang the whole
You,
show.
you gotta be, man. Like, I work too fucking hard
Right.
for all that, like just down in the dump shit. I mean, hey, everybody has their day.
Where are
Everybody
you
has
working
bad
at
days.
on diesels?
I work local. you know.
Okay.
But you were at Detroit Diesel at one time, right?
No, sir.
Oh, I thought
I
when
work
we
for-
first met, where were you working?
I was probably working for the Ford/Volvo dealer over in Livonia.
Okay,
It's called VIP
okay.
Truck Center.
Yeah.
And
You weren't wherever it was. You weren't too happy
Who
with it.
was Falk's Boys? They're diesel mechanics. Who are they working for?
The
guy-
something and Sons.
Right there at 96 and 94. The old dairy.
the Carey brothers.
Wilson
Carey
Dairies.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Carey Brothers.
So a buddy of mine, Dennis, who does some work sometimes on my guitars, I call him sometimes, like my guitar tech or whatever, and he is a tech over there.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, my old drummer Pete Falk, who's playing in Fire Lake and all, and Detroit Breakdown,
Yep.
his sons both work there. They're
No
both
kidding.
diesel techs. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
They
know, like-
started off doing nothing too, man. I mean, just changing tires and shit, and now
Right.
they're fabricators and welders and everything,
cool.
man. Yeah, great job, man. There's a lot of money in that diesel.
It's all right. It pays the bills, Ultimately, what?
Buys you guitars.
Yeah,
Well, that's happened to me after I started at Ford. I had 25 years
but
of
things
the
are
Rouge
changing,
plant.
Like things are changing. We've been to LA. There's a lot of buzz going on right now about the band, and
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now, we ain't giving up.
Good for you,
I
man.
know there's people that are counting on us to give
Right.
up.
No.
And, that's for you.
Right.
Don't
throw that towel in till
That's
you know
right.
it's got to be thrown in.
Oh, there is
ain't
no
happen.
throwing. Like
No.
there
Right.
is no choice. There is do or die.
My brother's
It's do or die, brother.
My brother's going on 70, and he's still thinking of ways to be a rock star. And I'm like, dude,
And I hope and pray.
And we
that
had him
he
on the
just
show.
Figures it out.
He was
Well-
he was in the Amboy Dukes.
Was he?
Yeah.
No shit.
yeah,
With
yeah.
Ted and all that.
Yeah.
oh, they played the Nude Stock, the second annual Nude Stock,
Yeah.
out in Turtle Creek, Michigan. And man, I was there, and I was his bass tech for him that night.
Hell yeah.
And it was funny because I'm sitting there watching. What was it? Can't you see?
Yeah.
Marshall
That-
Tucker.
You're right.
Marshall Tucker
Yeah,
band
yeah,
was
yeah.
playing, and this girl's out front, and she's got her rack sitting right on the stage, and
Hell yeah.
he's looking at me going, "Can't you see what that woman is doing to me?"
That's good.
Yeah, good old Marshall Tucker.
Oh yeah.
Those were
So
great
we got to
days,
give a little
man.
shout out to some of these bands that are going to be.
Oh, we got to read off the roster. Who's playing?
Well, January 15th, man, they have the Micro
Michael Wrestling.
Mania
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah.
My lady likes
is
that.
Now wait a minute. This
wrestling.
isn't gay midget wrestling, so I don't know if you guys are in on it or not. But,
Damn it.
Blew my cover.
January 24th, we got Halloween.
that's
Yeah,
kind of
Brian,
interesting because I
yeah.
played with them down at
He just
Harpo's.
called before
Yeah.
we went on.
Brian. Yeah.
Hey, go ahead.
Demon Bitch and I had a problem with that word. That
I had a
name of
demon bitch before.
that. Yeah, he both.
Luckily, I didn't get
I
married.
still have one.
Yeah, you got the blues.
Yeah, right.
Prowler. Now is that Prowler or
That's the Metallica tribute.
tribute? Yeah. And with Tattered, who does Slipknot, and who else? There's Domination Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They were at
They do
Pantera.
Pantera.
Yep.
Pantera, yeah.
Yeah,
I worked with
my boy
Pantera.
Larry.
I worked
yeah,
with
you know him?
Pantera.
Oh yeah, I know
Okay.
Larry.
Good.
I
for
worked
you,
with
man.
Dimebag and them guys at Harpo's, man, and
Nice.
they were all cool dudes back then, man. They were,
I worked with Quarter Ounce, man. He was better than Dimebag.
yeah, I don't know about
Yeah, man. It was that white.
Let's see.
A little more expensive,
Yeah.
but
No, I'm only kidding.
D-Raps,
Dimebag's a great guy.
Brad Russell is February 13th.
Hey, but who's the big name coming up? I want to go see. You'll want to go see him too.
We'll get into that.
Alex and I will probably be holding hands at that
So
place.
then we got on February 14th. It's 14th, yeah. The Bon Jovi tribute. And Infinity and Beyond. Journey,
Now you got to remember
Journey tribute.
that's Valentine's Day. So what we
Day.
figured is a Bon Jovi. I'm surprised a whole lot of Love's not playing.
Right. And then on February 17th, Chris Kane. Here he's
You
a
told
very,
me about
very,
that guy.
very good
Right.
guitar player.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, here's these guys.
The Bunny, the Bear, on February 18th.
Yeah, heavy metal. I think they're King Diamond type guys or something.
I don't know.
I keep
but-
saying that because they got the spikes in their heads and shit. but-
Yeah, and then we got February 20th. We got Used Cars, a tribute to the Cars, naturally. And
I bought one of them. Don't go there.
Hindsight, tribute to the Pretenders. So if you like that type of stuff, come
This
on
guy,
out.
I guess, is good.
Oh, Duke Tomato, I worked with him at Sully's.
Yeah.
He's good as, you don't find too many better. Great guy, great person, the whole thing. We got this Burning Witches, Triple Black, Clinical Trial, and the Devil, or True Devil and Sozin on the 30th of March.
Should have been on the 30th of October.
Then we have on the March 28th, we have The Fell featuring Billy Sheehan.
That's who I want to see play. I want to go.
Yes.
And at the
That'll
Token
be-
He's a
Lounge,
bass playing motherfucker.
Yeah.
man, I'll
Yeah.
tell you what. When he was with Eat 'em and Smile album with David Lee Roth, and
Oh yeah, and what's his name was the drummer at that time?
You know, those
Bissonette.
super groups are great, man. Like Chickenfoot.
Greg Bissonette.
Oh, yeah.
And who was the guitar
Oh, that
player?
was Steve Vai.
Steve Vai.
Yeah.
And then Greg's brother
came in
Doug
and started playing bass.
and then he played bass for Elton John.
But then
After, what's his
Billy
name passed
Sheehan
away.
went to be Mr. Big at that time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And still a big fan.
Yeah.
I mean, I just, I've never seen anybody play bass like that guy in my life. And not only that, but they don't wash him up in the mix in the studio. You know how it is. I've even done a lot of studio work where after I get out of there, I get fatigued. And I'm sitting there going, what the hell happened to the bass?
Well, it depends what kind of bass player you are.
Right.
If you get hurt or not, I mean, if you're just
I was kicked in the nuts. I was playing a little high.
If you're just Dave Colt, they don't want to hear you.
Yeah.
If you're Billy Sheehan, they want to hear you.
I shaved my ass and they wanted to hear it.
So we got the Flaw, just Flaw, not the Flaw. May the 16th at the Token. And on the May the 23rd,
Infected Rain. Yeah,
Infected Rain.
Now,
Yeah,
I said you
yeah,
guys
yeah.
might want to bring your amoxicillin to go to that show.
Mutation phase in the U.S. Yeah, that should be pretty crazy. Yeah. But that's what's coming.
That's what's coming up. Now, I want to see when these guys get on there. I would certainly like to be informed so that I can go see them.
Well, we'll have to.
If we don't
tell
see
John-
you guys before the
we'll have
Cadillac
to tell
show or
John
anything
to
like
straighten
that.
up and book a show.
Right.
Absolutely.
I
You know?
want to. Yeah, let's get with Johnny and get him on. Even if,
You know what's his
Even the
name was
50th
supposed to play there
anniversary
on Devil's Night was Space Ace Frehley. Which
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
right.
yeah.
I got to see him about 3 times at the Token. When you got 800 people in the Token, you can't move around too far. And I stay right by the door. All the windows are fogged up.
yeah,
Yeah.
just in case it turns into a great white show and you got to
Oh,
run
no,
out
no,
the
no,
front
no.
door.
Yeah.
We allow no fire,
pyrotechnics?
no pyro. Yeah.
So will you guys? How many other members are in the band, and what's their names?
So we have a drummer and we're a trio.
Oh, it's a
rock-
trio.
We're a blues rock trio.
Awesome,
Yeah.
cool.
Basically.
No wonder why you like the ZZ Top.
It's
course.
an
Yeah.
ego. It's an ego thing.
That's the way to go.
Oh no,
though.
there's a way to you have to play the bass right in a trio.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yep,
Yep.
Our
and
drum-
you have
our
to
drum-
follow that drummer.
Of
and
course.
You're going to hold that foundation while this guy does his job.
That's right. Our drummer's MIA tonight. He had to work late, so it's the
Hey,
jazz
God
thing,
bless
man.
his soul for having to
right.
work late, and he's there doing it. We all, man, every one of us here had jobs and had to play
2
this rock and
jobs.
roll circuit.
That's right.
Several jobs.
Right. It is a tough bit to come home so damn tired and get up and go do your
Ding,
job.
ding, ding,
Yep.
ding. Yep.
Oh yeah.
And your boss is like, "Why don't you cut your hair, man?" And it's like, "Dude,
And
come on, man."
and I raised the son on my own.
yeah,
By
I know.
myself.
I see him all the time. That clown.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I went to Don Massey Cadillac one time. I got a job there because I left the Cadillac dealer in Detroit, and I said I want to make a little bit more money. So I went to Don Massey
Over
Cadillac.
in Novi.
Plymouth, when he was on Plymouth
Yeah,
Road.
yeah.
Biggest Cadillac dealer in the world at that time.
Yep.
So, I mean, he was paying me good money. The guy come back, not Don Massey, but Steve Barger was he was the floor manager. He come back a couple times and he goes, "Hey, Mr. Massey is requesting that you get your hair cut." And I go, "What the hell's the length of my hair got to do with the way I do my job, man?" I go, "You see that up there? It says Employee of the Month and Dave Colt 3 months in a row.
In a row, yeah.
3 months in a row."
They asked me to cut my hair then.
Yeah. And I go, now all of a sudden he goes, I go, he goes, well, then we don't need your services. And I go, well, I play in a rock band at night and stuff like that, right? And he goes, yeah. And I go, well, can't you guys just consider that or take that? No. I said, okay, I'll get my shit and get out of here right now. I'll go back to where we used to work because that Douglas Cadillac was owned by musicians.
Yep.
And they would let me leave early. They knew I was playing that night. Fact is, when Tim Dallas got married, Steve King and the Diddleys was the
played
band,
there, yeah.
and they had me come up and sit in.
When
and
we
play
were we were doing one of the podcasts at the Token, Steve King was putting his stuff together at the banquet hall behind.
Yeah, they were
So
doing a Christmas
me
show,
and him
yeah.
went over there and talked to Steve. I mean,
I've
he
been
goes
around
way
forever.
back, man. To where he was before us.
Yeah.
So.
Right.
We've dealt with a lot of discrimination kind of shit, with our jobs because of who we are.
Yep.
We're always hustling.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
what other bands aren't doing, man. They're not hustling. They don't want it as bad as we do.
Right.
We're not gonna need jobs one day,
Dude.
And it's when it happens, I'm gonna tell you what, that's gonna be the shit
I-
because we busted.
You're
our
gonna give
ass.
people jobs then.
That's
when
right.
when I was first,
But like
go
going
ahead.
back to
I'm
what
sorry.
relating,
Yeah.
kind of building on what you were just talking about, when we're promoting as hard as we are, the algorithm for social media is working for us, right? And this is stuff that a lot of the new age kids know, and we're somewhere floating between the old school, the old heads,
Yep.
and taking that and bringing that in to the new age stuff that we're doing. And
Right on.
Right.
That's, I feel, a very important thing, to kind of it's the best of both worlds type shit.
Right.
But with us, even in my own workplace scenarios, and he's dealt with it too now that he's joined the band. People at our jobs, they'd be scrolling on fucking Instagram and TikTok and all that stuff, and they come across our shit. And
Yeah.
they're like, wait, is this you?
Yeah, yeah.
Your name fucking Kid Lightning? I'm like,
Or-
yeah, we got a fucking problem with it?
Yeah, here, grab my Snap-on.
Right. Yeah, no shit. Yeah, I paid $20 a week for this fucking
Yeah,
thing.
goddamn
okay?
wrench.
So, it's kind of costed us in a sense.
Yeah.
Like when we went to Cali, right before he joined the band, we had an issue with some of our employers, and they thought that, well, if they're doing all this stuff, then they probably do like drugs or something. Or they,
Oh, well,
drink.
absolutely, yeah,
And,
yeah.
and they're just totally assuming.
Yeah, yep.
So people on the other side of the political realm or aisle, that maybe they talk more about being discriminated against.
Uh-huh.
Here we are being discriminated against because we have a dream.
Right.
And that dream is not to make somebody else's fucking dream come true. What we're doing is playing to our own dream.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Because we as Americans, humans, we have the same 24 hours as everybody else does on this fucking planet anymore.
Yep.
And we can follow that dream. And how dare you try to set us up for failure within the the job place and do shit like have set us up for a random drug test when you don't, it doesn't even need it
Right.
to happen.
Right.
Oh well, somebody says you might have
Yeah.
smelled like marijuana.
So, yeah. Right.
To be fair, we're probably
I don't even smoke the fucking shit because I got a fucking
we're-
truck. I got a
Right.
fucking CDL.
We're the cleanest
Right.
band
Can't-
that you'll come across.
I
to be
agree.
fair,
I
man.
worked
Others
at-
just
I
drink
worked at
beers,
We
Ford-
drink
dude.
beer. We drink beer. Raise hell and praise Dale. Okay?
That's-
I worked
Go
at
fuck
Ford and
yourself
Rouge
otherwise.
plant.
Yeah.
I worked at the Rouge plant, and I used to get the same shit, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Colt smells like marijuana. They'd call me down, and they'd have me tested down at medical department, and he's clean.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
I don't know who comes up with that shit, but
Right.
somebody doesn't like the idea that you're working two jobs and one is making you look good and the
That's
other
right.
one is kicking your ass.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because people have a fucking problem with themselves that they can't get, couth with because they see it as, well, he's doing something that, he has the balls to go do. And when that clock rolls around and that alarm clock goes off the next morning and them people fucking get up,
Yep.
and what's the first thing going through their mind? Oh, fuck, I got to go through this job again.
Yep.
You know what I'm doing? I'm doing fucking push-ups. I'm fucking mentally preparing myself for the day. Hey, I'm gonna have a good day today.
Yep.
You know, something good is gonna happen today.
Awesome.
You know, motivational shit.
That's
you
super, man.
and that's the only reason I've had success on the level I've had so far. You know,
Good. Dude.
'Cause
That's a
we will
great
make it.
attitude.
And you got to have that.
Yeah.
Hey, so how can people find you?
So we're all over. I think we're on everything but Twitter. So TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, obviously, but mainly, hit the website DetroitTroubleband.com. You make sure you all subscribe and like,
Right.
and share our content. If you like us, please subscribe. We encourage.
I'm going to go there myself today when I
Yeah.
get home. I'll do that, and I'll put my name. You'll see Dave Colt on there, and then
That's cool.
because I'd like to keep in touch with you guys and know where
And,
you're playing.
and look at this is sort of new. We've been doing what, about a month or two?
Yeah, about a month and a half.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So as we move on down the road, we got to have you back too.
Oh,
you know, and,
absolutely.
Absolutely.
and
right.
when
you guys are like the number 5 guests we've had on here.
Yeah,
I think.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
So, I mean, you're
Yeah.
early in the whole thing like we
our
are.
process,
So,
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, you guys are going your route, and then see, I'm getting a little bit too old to be doing the club scene or anything like that. I still want to play, but this here fits my needs perfectly because I'm still involved with music, and I'm
Exactly.
talking to all the
And
new
that's
musicians.
why I
that are
called
up
him.
and coming, and I can't believe how good some of these people are that I've seen that are just phenomenal musicians. That's why I want to see you guys, because I'm sure I'm going to see something amazing.
Look,
yeah.
in this day and age, like, playing is the fun part. I mean, all of the actual legwork comes from promoting. I mean, we've booked plenty of shows where they're like, yeah, you guys promote the show more than anybody else. Like, we are so on top of our our biggest thing is Facebook, but we're on everything. But
See-
we push our shit so
Yep.
much, and we make sure if you follow
You're
us,
out
you're
there,
gonna know
and
you're
you're
gonna
gonna
know
know where you're
exactly
at.
what we're doing.
You know, I used to have to get up in the middle of the night in Hollywood, California, and go flyering for the group Steel Soldier. And this is when Bullet Boys and everybody else was
Hell
down.
yeah.
And we were all out there. We'd run into each other and say, hurry up and drink a beer with everybody. And they'd
Right.
go, I'm going back out on the poles, man.
Yep.
And we were slopping that shit on it. And
That's
throwing
right.
flyers down on every pole you could find.
I'm sitting there 6 a.m. on
Yep.
Facebook writing down my posts,
See?
trying to
Right.
promote
Yeah.
our
Now, it's
shit.
just a different way of the media
Right.
to transfer, but you're still doing the same thing.
And we
you
sti-
get up early and you handle that shit. And
We still go out on the weekends and we'll hit a couple of bars. We'll pass out our cards. It's got the QR
Talk to
code, so you
people.
know where to find. Yeah, we'll shake some
Absolutely.
hands and
See,
try and
that's
meet
all
some
good,
people.
and it's self-promoting. And anybody that takes you guys on, just like you said, Alex, hey man, you guys work the hardest out of anybody we know to get your
Absolutely.
name out there. That's what it takes.
That's right.
We all know that.
Yep.
It's like a baseball team, for crying out loud. I mean, everybody's got to work together in order to get into the playoffs.
We were lucky a little bit back in the day with the Slater thing because we'd go to play all these different places in Ohio and everywhere, and they had the built-in crowd. We didn't have to too much worry about promoting ourselves there.
Right.
But when we got there and they seen this band play and they hung out with us, whatever afterwards or whatever, it was all about
Hey, Cole,
promotion.
You were talking about L.A. I picked this up when I was there.
Yeah, I got one of those.
You ever been to this place?
No, but
it was probably newer than
was
me.
he sick when you were there? Was he there?
Yeah, he was there. I met him.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
If you check out our posts on Instagram
Great
and
guy.
Facebook, he's there.
Great dude.
I used
yeah.
to play at a place out there called the FM Station, and this was in.
Did you ever play the whiskey?
Yes, I played the Whiskey,
Yeah,
the
we played
Troubadour.
there.
I
That's
played the
awesome.
Rainbow. I played all and Gazzari's.
That's cool.
Oh yeah. And then what was the Cat Club there? Ricky Rackman had the Cat Club down there on Sunset
Really?
Boulevard. I used to go there and hang with the guys from Motley Crue and shit. And it was funny because we all had a little VIP thing where if you were playing down on the Sunset Strip, you guys were all welcome to come in. Ricky would let you in, and you hung out upstairs. And then whatever female patrons he decided were
Right.
worthy enough to come upstairs. So I'd be up there with guys that, that I just couldn't believe I was standing next to. A kid out of Detroit. So I'm similar to what you guys were.
Hell yeah,
And
bro.
I was 89. I was 39 years old, I think. So 39 years old. My buddy Don that ran the band worked at the Rainbow. he knew every David Lee Roth and everybody else that would come in there, and he'd call me up and he'd go, ride your Sportster down here.
Hell yeah.
And park it right out in front. I got Roth up here, hang out, and he goes, I'll guarantee you're going to get something tonight.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I would go home. And we had an apartment at Orange and Hollywood Boulevard, and I would just pick some hot chick up, and there we go. No helmets down Sunset Boulevard on that
That's
Sportster.
excellent.
And he'd have his little box of.
Oh, my pills. Yeah, you had to take a. Yeah, you had.
Blue, green, red, and purple.
Well, no,
pills.
it wasn't for that. These ones were to keep you from getting any drips or any sags or anything like that in your
right.
paint.
Antibiotics, man.
Because back in those
you better
days,
take
it was,
about 5 of them for that shit.
Man.
hey, wait a minute, sex, drugs, and rock and roll was what it was all about. And man, you were gonna get one of the three.
We didn't know nothing about AIDS back then or nothing.
There was no such
No.
thing. Nobody was
I know.
fucking monkeys.
No.
What the Christ?
Then David Copperfield started doing magic.
Yeah, making tanks disappear.
I heard that joke a long, long time ago, and I was like, I didn't get it because I was a young little kid. And then now I'm an adult, and now I hear that shit, and I'm like, that's fucking stupid.
Oh boy.
David Copperfield was doing magic. Like, what the fuck?
Well, that's like, Elton John and Michael Jackson collaborated one time to come up with one tune. Yeah, it's called Don't Let Your Sun Go Down on Me.
Hey, so
I'm sorry, Michael Jackson and Elton John. You guys are both in my top 10 favorites, man. Really, honestly.
he does a really good Rodney Dangerfield.
I got no respect.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? He does.
yeah.
Everybody does a Rodney.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to tell you, I was in a taxi cab the other day. Found a dress in the back. It was my wife's. I get no respect. I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, Rodney, we chased him out of Detroit one time at the Fisher or Ford Theater downtown.
Really?
Well, there was hecklers and they just couldn't deal with it. So a month later, we're in Vegas playing softball, and we were at Caesars and he was there, and he came out to the pool and we told him we were from Detroit. And he's going, "You motherfuckers! I get the fuck out." we said, "No, Rodney,
what? 05?
Oh yeah.
I told him I was from Toledo. He goes, I've been weighed there many times.
Yeah.
Toledo.
He was. Well, him and Sam Kinison and all them guys
Oh, my
really.
God.
You know the Sam Kinison was
A preacher.
No, he was originally they were going to cast him in the place of that goddamn movie, and it was so funny. It'll come.
Which one?
Brain fart.
Yeah.
It was.
It'll come to you while you're talking. But
they originally cast him, and I don't want to say it was Vacation, but it was one of those movies.
Okay.
And they put him in first, and he decided he didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
But
Sam Kinison.
yeah.
Well, he did the Jesus Name That Tune thing that really scared. And he was a pastor too, He drove that vet around that said ex-rev on the back.
Yeah.
And
Well, his dad was a minister
and
also.
so was he, and his brother. His brother managed him and everything.
So was
and-
Alice Cooper's dad.
Oh yeah, from when he was in Detroit and everything.
Yep.
Yeah.
Your voice reminds me of his regular speaking voice.
Right.
I get that out of
Yeah,
you.
yeah,
The first time I met
He
you,
was-
I was like, he reminds me of somebody.
Yeah.
But that voice, it's like, I think his voice reminds me of something.
He was just.
That's who you remind me of.
I mean, I just the dude was just so good, what he did.
Yeah.
But he did some stuff on the edge, like necrophilia and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I remember it.
What's the movie?
I just watched a special on Married with Children.
Oh God, Al Bundy.
He was supposed to be Al Bundy.
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, and he turned it down.
Can you imagine?
I know it.
Sam Kinison. He's like,
Yeah.
And Katie Seagal.
get that bear.
He
Katie
would.
Seagal. I used to go watch.
He wouldn't have been messing with her. He would have been messing with his daughter.
I remember Katie
Fucking
Seagal.
perv.
She played in a group out here in L.A.
Yeah,
we used to
yeah,
go
yeah.
see her all the time.
Yeah.
That's funny.
But
as
Katie,
shit.
but Sam Kinison, and they also had one other person. But they said Al Bundy came in, and they said, "Okay, we want you to enter the room as if you just got home from work."
Right.
And he comes in the front door and he goes, for crying out loud, Peg, we got no food again.
Right.
And it was just something else. And they go,
Simple.
"That
You're
is
it.
our guy
You're
right
it.
there."
Yeah.
I turn him
He
on.
does such a. I seen him in other fucking like.
Oh, yeah.
Short movies.
Yeah.
Stuff
Yeah.
like. I don't know, man. It doesn't do it for me.
No,
It
he
doesn't
is
do it.
perfect to who he is at Al Bundy.
That was his fucking character. He was meant to do
I
that.
remember, yeah, he was. Remember
like what
the
we
old
do.
lady
We're
when they
just
went to
meant to do it.
swamp water?
I had
Florida?
I had an uncle that looked just like him and acted just like
No
him.
shit.
Laid in the couch and
Put his hand in his pants.
Yeah.
we'd be over there having
How
Christmas
about when?
dinner. He'd
How
be
about?
passed out.
How about when they were looking for a bunch of skanks for the Do the Rock video and Kelly was in there?
Dad.
Yeah, right. And then she did the new Alante commercial. The new Alante. And
But she was doing the weather, and she was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
now the weather, and she's talking about Chicago. She's like, the weather in Chicago.
Toledo.
So another question for you.
What's going on?
What's the best advice that you either have been given or you would give somebody in this business?
So the best I can definitely reply to both of those. Maybe we'll let Alex have the wheel on one of these, but
Well, he's too busy with the chorus, man.
well, you know.
This is like my.
for
This
it.
is
Hey,
number
speaking of that,
7,
man, let me
dude.
get on one. Fucking holding out over here,
I
man.
had to remind
It's
you.
in my contract.
Cut loose on these guys, man. They work. They're workers.
So
Cutting up.
I'm relatively new to the project, but I work my ass off, and I feel like
Fuck yeah, he
it
does.
was a match made, like it was meant to be.
And
You're meant to be.
And
Yeah.
there was a high school teacher. He was like a mentor to me, and he told me something. He said, "If you love what you do, make yourself irreplaceable." So from
Oh,
the
definitely.
second that I joined this band, I mean, the first day it was only supposed to be a temp gig. It was a double header. They had 2 shows to play. Each of them were 3 1-hour sets. So total, we had to play 6 hours worth
Yeah,
of music.
yeah.
This guy gave me 24 hours to learn all those
Right.
fucking songs, man. So, and look, I know I wasn't going to be perfect, but you know what? There's a lot of people that wouldn't even be up to that challenge.
Yeah,
they
they
wouldn't
wouldn't
even
try.
take it
Oh,
You
on.
got the fucking balls,
Tempted.
dude.
Yeah,
I stayed
yeah.
up all night. I
Yeah.
got an hour's worth
Yeah,
of sleep,
sleep.
not even. And I showed up the next day, and I look, it wasn't perfect, but I did it, and I pulled it off.
You know
That's why
what?
I heard about him the
I'm
most,
going to work
you know?
with you on that because I remember when Steel Soldier called me up, they said, we're going to give you an airline ticket round trip to Detroit to L.A. Can you learn these songs and play them? We're playing at the FM station. In fact, that was the first place I played out there. It was a pretty good sized club. And I said, yeah, send me the tape. They sent me the tape. It was like a dozen tunes. I worked on them just like you did. All weekend long. Took off Monday, rehearsed with them a couple times, and I was on stage by Friday.
Yeah.
And I got the job, you know.
That's
I ended up
great.
lead singing for that band.
That's cool.
Go ahead, Marty, say it.
Right. No, I'm not.
Every time I tell him I was lead singing, he's like, "Oh, then that's why they didn't make it."
Or guitar playing. Or guitar playing, you know.
I'm not a lead player. I am a rhythm player. I never claimed.
We
to
had
be
a
lead.
guy that was we were just talking to him before you guys got here as you were pulling up, and
He's the fastest guitar player on the planet.
yeah, in the world. Yep. And we had another guitar player that just played rhythm, and he played in a band. What was the Scarlet or whatever?
Scarlet, yeah, that was with Mark Thomas, and
all he did was play rhythm in that band too. You know, because they had a phenomenal guitar player.
yeah.
Now, I can't
And he
say,
ended up playing with Muggsy.
I can't say the same thing about Slater that we had a phenomenal guitar player.
Well, Jeff Fry ended up being
Yeah,
a damn
Jeff-
good
yeah.
guitar player. I like Dean.
No,
Dean played a good.
he does
guitar.
the Scorpions tribute out in L.A. and he's got his
Anyhow,
own band. and-
Let's let these guys get back on the road here because I think we put an hour in.
Not yet.
What do we got left?
We got another 10 minutes or so.
Okay, all right. Well, let's talk about these guys.
The best. So going back to your question there, Marty. The best advice that I've ever received came from a YouTube video that I watched. It changed my life. Okay. You know, they used to say radio could change your life, but you know, if you got your whereabouts with you, you know, the right shit on the internet could help change your life. You know, there's good and there's bad, obviously, just like anything.
Yep.
But you know, I saw a thing about Dave Goggins, and then there was another one with Tony Robbins, and another video with Dan Pena, who is notably called the $50 billion man.
Right.
And not that I want to be some kind of fucking tycoon, but I would like to, you know, be able to one day donate $1 million to my city, you know. To help people, right?
Do for kids or something, you know, for music or anything.
Veterans, kids,
Yeah.
skilled
Yep.
trades, whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
But, you know, and I'm going to do that. Mark my words.
Good for you, man.
Yeah.
That's
But,
perfect.
you know, this is what I took away from what I saw from these three guys was this, that you need to get up every day and work as though there was like a camera on you nonstop.
Right. And there usually is.
I know nowadays, anyways, but you know, the thing that they said was like, never give up.
Yep.
Don't give up, bro. Like if you gave up right now, and you thought about or in fact, think about this: like 5 years into the past, what were you doing? You know, I'll tell you what I was doing. I was fucking off, and you know, a lot of people would say I'm an asshole, but I'm also very honest.
Right.
So a lot of people, you know, mix that up. And yeah, I was no fucking perfect angel, dude, but I got a lot of my shit together. And the thing that we're focused on and working towards is major success.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get it. You know.
Well, you have to think like that. I mean,
Because it's-
Dee Snider was the guy that I
Right.
listened to, where he said, "Look, I didn't want to worry about what I could do, you know, what I could fall back on or anything.
There is
I
no
mean,
fallback.
you
There's
know,
no plan B.
Yeah,
It's
this
do or
is-
die, bro.
I'm out there, and I'm going 110 all the
Yeah.
time, and you know, and I've seen those dudes perform and live and everything else, and back in the early days when they first, you know, got out there, you know,
Oh, yeah.
and they were, I mean, they went through a lot to get to where they're at, you know.
Kid Lightning struck on something that I was just no pun intended. But he
I
can
strike twice.
he'll
so.
strike twice if he has to. Anyhow, he just hit on something that I thought about, and I thought, you know, this took not a lifetime of thought. This only took a thought of thinking about who has made it in whatever field you're looking at. If you're looking at a baseball player, if you're looking at, you took your kid to the batting cages.
Yeah.
Who
Oh.
ended up being a damn good batter?
Hey.
It's the thing is, if you want it bad enough, practice is that
That's right.
perfect
It's a
thing.
10,000 hour rule.
Yes,
You know?
and see the thing
And
is,
you got to want to do it though.
yes,
right.
You know?
have to want. That's
And
the
it's doing
point.
it. It's doing it when you feel like shit.
I didn't
Yep.
doing it when
Yep.
when your
Yeah.
girlfriend ain't gonna give you none.
Right.
Is doing it when you know the beer ran out.
Right.
Is doing
I
it
didn't.
when
I didn't
got
push.
you feel sick.
That's
I didn't
right.
push my son to do it.
But it will
I
get-
mean,
you'll get
every
so
day
tight.
it was like, "Come on, Dad, let's go out there and do this."
Yep.
It wasn't me pushing him. He wanted it so bad,
Yep.
and I managed a place that had batting cages and pitching, you know, things and all that.
Machines.
That's
and,
cool.
and there was a ton of different people. I even put him with some ex Major League Baseball players and stuff. And
Yeah.
at 12 years old, we had a guy there who was in the majors at the time, and he was throwing pitches to my son at 90-something miles an hour, and he was 12. And
That's
he
amazing.
was catching up to him.
Yeah.
And
See-
this guy freaked out, you know.
This is the point. If you got
Yeah.
now, see, I started. My brother was a bass player, and I started watching him when I was a kid. In fact, as I just told him today, I heard "Hey Joe" by Jimi Hendrix on
Yeah.
radio, and I said I remember I was probably 13 years old, 1973, Wayne Ford Civic League, and my brother was playing in a group called Suspended Dimension, but they did "Hey Joe," and they were a three-piece: bass,
That's
drum,
cool.
and guitar, and they knocked it out of the park. And all you know. He made me famous because he was on this stage. Now I say famous meaning back then I'd go back to junior high school
Oh,
and
yeah.
all the girls would be going, "Man, your brother, but you're so cute."
Oh, he's
I
so
gotta
full of
I gotta start
Dude,
playing bass.
I gotta
He's so
play
full
bass,
of
man.
himself.
That is it.
man.
I am a bass player, man. And I bought and that's when I bought my Rickenbacker, man. I hit my first Rick, 1974 Rick.
So you ever remade any songs from anybody else? I think I gave you an idea of one just the other day, maybe.
So we do some old blues songs like "Big Legged Woman" by Freddie King.
Right on.
So a lot of the connoisseurs out there will know that song. We do it slightly different, and it's more rocked up.
Yeah.
We use that song for our jam, like where we like bass solo, a drum solo, interlude, whatever. We cover Cheap Sunglasses, ZZ Top.
Right
we
on.
do Little Wing, Jimi Hendrix.
Yeah.
We kind of mix like Stevie Ray's approach and Jimi Hendrix's original version.
Yep.
We got a few songs like when you come see us, we're not so much we've moved on from being a bar band to being the opening act, the underdog, the people that want it, the people that you want to go see. You know,
Right.
we're the ones selling more merch than the headliner type thing in that venue, at least not online, but you know.
Well,
It's
someday.
amazing.
Someday.
It's
Oh, yeah.
amazing how a lot of times like we touched on this earlier. I'm a gigantic ZZ Top fan ever
Oh,
since
yes.
Trace Hombres and all that. Prior to that, and
Oh,
you know,
And I like, so we do Brown Sugar from the very first album, ZZ Top's first album.
yeah.
right.
Well, see, and they did a tune. I think this is off of Eliminator, but you didn't have to love me like you did.
No,
I
that's-
didn't
that's,
realize that was a cover tune.
That's DeGuello.
Yeah, that was a cover tune, but I never knew it from that. And when I heard ZZ Top do it, I'm going, no, they come
We
up
do
with this.
I Need You Tonight from Eliminator.
That one's
Oh,
awesome.
okay.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
I do like the extended guitar intro and
I like the ones there's crazy little Linda Lou with the long and lanky legs.
Tube Snake Boogie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How's the one? Man, there's so many of them. They got that.
So if you listen to our song "Hot in the D," which you can find on our Spotify, you stream our music. Just go to Detroit Trouble, Spotify, hit it down there.
Hot in the D.
"Hot in the D" is our song.
I'm gonna listen to that when I get home.
I
You'll
don't
love
know
it.
what?
Hot in the D.
Hang on.
Boo!
I thought
Fool, who you
I
playing
thought
with?
this was PG.
Well,
So-
not with Dave here.
If you listen to the guitar solo portion of "Hot in the D," you can. If you listen to the guitar, the drums during the guitar solo, the drums you're gonna hear a little bit of legs from ZZ Top in there.
Oh
Like-
yeah.
like the drum beat from it, like
Yep.
you know. You'll hear that in the guitar solo for that. And that's where I got the idea because I was like, it's kind of basic, you know. And I'm like, but it needs like something else to kind of like modally change the song structure, right?
Yes.
Or the feel, the vibe of it.
Right.
Like, all right, now it's like seriously party time because that's what the song's about. Working all week, you'll hear it in my lyrics. The first lyrics are, "I'm rolling like Seeger on my two-wheeler." And that's directly from "Roll Me Away,"
Roll
the
Me
song
Away.
by Bob
Right,
Seger.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
And talking about our Detroit roots and jumping on that Harley, the big two-wheeler.
Right.
Well, we grew up on the old ZZ
Bob
Top
Seger and
stuff.
old
ZZ
yeah.
Top
Well, you know,
stuff.
I was going to tell you.
So,
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean, listening to that stuff,
Yeah.
that they were just, they were amazing then. I mean, they played with Hendrix.
Yes.
They were friends of his. He knew he wasn't going to be Jimi Hendrix, but what he does is just amazing.
Oh yeah.
You know how you said as a point in that last tune you were talking about that on your own tune, "Hot in the D," where you added it and you could feel that particular. I've done that with when I was playing with Tommy Ingham and Plow. I took a bass line from "The Beat Goes On" by Sonny and Cher.
Yeah.
I love that. I just thought, God, I can add that to
Yeah.
this tune.
Yep.
And it wasn't recognizable to the audience because a lot of it, the audience is newer, and I remember that song from '68.
I've always wanted to do shit like that. Like one of my
He
favorite
redid
songs.
a Johnny Cash song too. That was
I did Folsom Prison.
Yeah.
One of my favorite
I heavied
songs.
that one
One of my
right
favorite
out.
songs of all time. Yeah, this might sound kind of stupid, but "Do You Think I'm Sexy" by Rod Stewart.
There you go. There you go.
The fucking bass line in that song. I mean, even as a guitar player, the bass line is fucking epic, dude.
Yeah,
You just sit back and you just listen to that bass line, and you're like, God damn, that's a hard ass.
We were out-
like, why no rap artist not sample that shit? You know,
Out in
yeah,
California when I was with Steel Soldier, that management wanted us to do Hot Stuff.
Oh,
by
yeah.
Donna Summer.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
Oh my God. I thought you were gonna say it by Rod Stewart.
She made it. She made it in the Rock and Roll
Hot
Hall of
Legs.
Fame.
Hot Legs is the one
no,
I was
Hot
thinking. of.
Stuff. I'm like,
the
I ain't doing
Hot stuff,
man.
baby. Oh yeah.
I don't know too many chicks that got hot stuff unless I can go 30 feet. Anyhow, brother, where are we at right now, man?
Well,
At the
we're
Token Live talk.
Yeah, Token Live Talk. We're here with the guys from Detroit Trouble.
Right?
Right.
Right?
We got
Detroit, what?
Alex.
Detroit, what?
Yeah.
Wood.
And we have
Trouble.
Kid Lightning.
Kid Lightning and Alex, the bass player.
When
and-
I said Kid Lightning's his name, he goes, "Is he related to Kid Rock?"
I get that everywhere I go. You know, when I was in fucking LA, I had like, we were fucking crazy. We were out of control when we were in LA.
Oh, yeah,
It
everybody
just
is.
kind of things out of it. We're walking down the street and we're going like from bar to bar, and this old lady, it's like, I don't want to say old lady, but she looked pretty damn good for like 50
Our
something.
type of
And she
old
walks up to
ladies.
me and she's like, "Are you Kid Rock?" And I'm like, No.
I play those off. I used to get accused of being David Lee Roth. I don't know how many times.
I adore Kid Rock. He's a big influence on me. And so
I want to talk to him because I got a car he would love to own.
Oh, I bet.
A 1974 Lincoln Continental Mark
Suicide
IV
Doors?
Pimp Mobile.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Lord.
This one's got the opera window in the back and then Landau
yeah.
bars and wide white walls and
man.
TV.
He's got another one that was supposed to be given to.
Well, this is a Richard M. Nixon
Richard
car.
Nixon.
Yeah.
Right.
What?
It's got
Yeah.
1,400 miles on it.
It's got etched.
You're not a crook, huh?
Etched. Yeah.
Yeah, I am. What do you need?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
If I
$1
can
million
get it,
in a case of beer.
if I can get it for you, man, it'll be in the tunnel in Ontario, Detroit train tunnel.
Oh, shit.
You'd freak out if you went in his pole barn.
I bet.
I mean,
Just old
Sounds like
collector.
a
from
place
there.
where we need to record a music video.
yeah.
I'm telling you, man, I
Could be.
actually got a studio at the house with a 24-track machine and just powered monitors and keyboards and drums. I got an old Slingerland set up there that's double bass and from
Let's go play
68,
some
69.
music, dude.
Well, that's what my brother and I wanted to do. We wanted to get a couple guys over to do the 50th anniversary at the Token Lounge. So we're kicking around finding a couple musicians, and I know plenty of them. That's
You guys got to get on that, man. Me and Johnny and Dave and a couple guys were kicking it around.
putting a 50th anniversary.
Let's do it, man. We're
Yeah,
down.
Yeah.
Put us
right.
on.
Absolutely.
It will have to take. It'll have to be a weekend because
3
obviously
days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
There's that many people
Fuck
involved,
yeah.
that many
Yeah.
bands.
Yep.
You know.
Oh, yes.
But Johnny knows a ton of them, and we know all the local guys and stuff. And it'd be cool just to put together. You do yourself. We got the gear, the back line.
we want to get
do
like
yourself
Seduce
8 tunes
for,
or something.
Oh, hell
be
yeah.
a headliner one night.
Yeah.
I just saw Seduce's album for sale on Facebook. today for
$200.
$120. Yeah,
$200.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Chuck
With
Burns
their-
is drumming.
with their-
Chuck
all their
Burns and I
autographs.
graduated
Yeah.
together from Wayne High.
The
Hey,
gu-
Chuck.
David Black, the guitar player, when they'd come to Harpo's, he would say, "Yeah, Marty's here. I know I'm going to hear the Monitors tonight."
Yep.
And I said, "Yeah, I always take care."
What's the bass player name? What, Mark?
Andrews.
yeah.
Andrews. Yeah. I want to say Anthony. My bad. But,
Mark Andrews, yeah.
It was a guy, just like the guys from, Cowboys from Hell, the
Yeah.
Pantera tour. They said, "Are we going to be able to hear these Monitors?" And I said, "Yeah, bro."
Yeah, bro.
Is that enough side fill? Hey, bro, you got to turn that down, man.
Meanwhile, Dime's fucking like
Yeah,
already a fifth
yeah.
deep. Like,
He's like, they're all smiling, going, "We're gonna be all right tonight. Don't worry."
Oh, yeah.
I said, "No shit." I said, "When you see the chicks lined up over here on the side,
Right.
you'll know for sure because you could take your pick then."
that's right.
And it was because they always did the sexy bod contest or whatever
yeah.
for the guys, and then they did
Right.
the girl, the wet t-shirt contest,
Right.
and I mean, off this thing, I'll tell you a story about that. But it was crazy.
Well, let's. I hate to say this, but let's wrap this up because I got to get back home.
Yeah, you better.
And I think these guys were awesome.
Hell yeah,
And
man. It's a
I
cool
wanna come-
show. I like it.
I gotta
knew
come
it was
see
gonna
it.
be-
Hey, I gotta
knew
come
it was
back.
gonna be cool.
I
It's a lot
got to
of
come
fun.
see
I
you
knew it
guys,
was gonna
and
be cool.
we definitely have you guys again, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
This is the
Bring a
first time
bring
we
your
did
drummer,
two.
too,
This is the
because-
first time we did two people
With,
too.
with the whole
Right on.
band
Hell
on.
Yeah.
3 of you. What the
Come
hell?
and do a
Yeah.
little mini concert and shit.
Yeah.
I got a set of drums about that big.
Yeah.
I got plenty of amplifiers and everything. We're all good.
Hell yeah. Well, thanks guys for having us. Appreciate
Hey,
y'all.
it was
you
wonderful
very
having you guys too, man.
Yeah,
and
that's right.
hopefully we'll see you soon at the Token or even local around town. Maybe
That's right.
I'm going to call Dean Slater up in Cadillac and have him
So-
come see you guys.
Do that, and then
Yep.
we're coming to District 142 in Wyandotte.
Oh, are you going there?
We're
Okay.
going to be opening for the 6th time, I believe, Texas Hippie Coalition.
Okay.
We're going to be opening for
Do you
them.
know a date on that yet, or is it on your website?
That's on our website and our
Okay.
Facebook and all that stuff.
Okay.
But that is Friday, March 27th.
Cool. Awesome.
Me and Tony from Thunder did Ozzy Osbourne
Tribute.
Reborn.
Reborn.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's his name? And that was pretty. I mean, the place was jam packed. I mean, it was a CSX show or something, and they were. I liked them. I even liked the opener who did a Judas Priest thing. You know, I got a picture of him, and he did it, man. He did Rob Halford, like, you know. And I want to get them guys over to the token.
Well,
know,
as far
some
as
night.
it goes with that, that's all up in the future. I wanted to stick with these guys, and they given us some heads up on where they're playing, and we're gonna have to look at the website. And
That's right. And make sure y'all like, subscribe, tune in, and like the kid always says, stick and stay, don't go away.
Yeah. God bless you all here in the city of.
there you go.
Day 12.
See you later, guys.
Have a good one. God bless everybody.